Well, excuse me for that. Hello. Game Stage here, doing a Let's Play Dragon Age Origins. Normal play style, play level. Going to be using Shadowplay software for this. This game came out, I don't know, 2008 or 7, something like that, but it's really a very good one for RPG action. Some notables though, you can download these DLCs. A Tale of Orzammar is not worth it. Witch Hunt, Awakening, Leliana's Song, and the Golems of Amarok are worth it. Darkspawn Chronicles allows you to play a Darkspawn in a tiny invasion mission, but it's kind of lame. Other things of note. All this content, you get miscellaneous items by registering your game at BioWare website. They're really good. You have to download them, but some I think you might pay for. I can't remember. I think so. It's been a while. But I thought I'd be mentioning them. Anyway, I think of note in this game, at some point you get to the city of Denerim. I like to use that in the last part of the gameplay session. You want your game settings of video on the detail and the texture on medium, because otherwise it's going to constantly crash when you're working in areas of Denerim. So kind of be aware of that. I think that was worthwhile heads up to let you know about now. But we're going to be doing a new game of Dragon Age Origins. Awakenings is a higher level expansion that will come later. I do not like to play tank in this game. A mage I have done a playthrough, but I might do that in a stream later if I can. But we're going to be doing a female human rogue noble in this. I am thankful because for this game, it awoke me to the playability of a rogue, and I love it in the Soul series. So this is going to be the start of our Dragon Age franchise playthrough. And I'm kind of new to this. This is my first official recordings for YouTube, so it'll be trial and error. I'm hoping my game audio is on par with my mic audio until I get a better independent mic for my headset. Anyway, we are recording. Let's play and get at it. And so is the Golden Hall, Golden City blackened. With each step you take in my hall, marvel of perfection for his fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of 390s 813. Or Threnodies.
The Chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world. The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead they destroyed it. They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn. They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless. The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall, and from the deep roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation. The Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness, and prevailed. It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
Excuse me, allergies. Think of notes on this game. Dragon Age Origins by BioWare is meant to be a spiritual successor from Baldur's Gate or Neverwinter Nights. I forget. And they made both of them, really. So I'll give a summary, a conclusive summary on that at the end of the playthrough. I will be keeping each playthrough session an hour long at max recording for uploading purposes, because otherwise it takes forever, I've come to find out. I really hope to connect other younger people to these kind of playstyle games that I grew up on, and now in my older days I still enjoy. We are going to be playing as a renegade evil person. There's as much to that as possible. You can't do that totally through, I do believe. But anyway, other things to know: upper right hand corner, I've got an FPS counter going. Upper left, GPU and CPU cooling watch going. I'm going to check my temperatures doing the recording, make sure my gear is kind of working right. I've got a recording and all that down below on the right side to kind of let me know, indicate what's going on. Anyway, let's get to this. I'm hoping my voice is just right for this, as far as distinction, clarity. Female, yes. Race, human, elf, human, rogue. Really? If you're mage, you can only be a human noble? I thought there was a human commoner. I'm thinking dual style here. I'm not necessarily sure about assassin style or not yet. But there we go.
Greetings.
I have to admit another thing. I bought a new motherboard, Asus Republic Gamer Z270 board, with an enhanced, it's an enhanced audio feature on it compared to other generations. I have to admit it's coming through quite good. I am using a HyperX Stinger Cloud headset, and it's working. Excuse me. Quite well. I'm really enjoying it. My new setup is pretty good. I like it. Anyway, here, there's a particular style I do want like this. Now, I think that's what I want right there. Oh yes, balls. I don't think so. Well, that's kind of attractive. No. There it is. I usually like to play human male, or a male for good and females for evil. It's just my preference. Hair colors can be black. Eyebrow color. No. Eye color. God, I can't tell if they're blue or black or what. Those are blue. Those are blue. Okay. Nose, mouth. I don't want to get into all that. Neck and ears seem fine. Portrait. Let's turn it more left. Move more left. There it is. Background. I like that. Turn right. Oh, yeah, nasty. Violent.
Greetings. Ugh, my weapon does nothing.
And Charisma Kuzlin is my name. I like it. And let's get on with the gameplay. I'm excited. I like this style. I like what I got. Oh, well, I guess we'll be putting that on hold until I kind of get this. Duh. This is an absolute must, I think. Combat tactics, yeah, I could care less. I don't like them a whole lot. But anyway, this is for tiered weapons and stuff like that. That's good enough right there for right now. Normal. And we're off.
For generations, your family, the Kuzlans, has stewarded the lands of Highever, earning the loyalty of your people with justice and temperance. When your country was occupied by the Orlesian Empire, your father and grandfather served the embattled kings of your land. Today, your elder brother takes up House Kuzlan's banner in service to the crown, not against the men of Orlais, but against the bestial darkspawn rising in the south.
I trust then that your troops will be here shortly.
I expect they will start arriving tonight, and we can march tomorrow. I apologize for the delay, my lord. This is entirely my fault.
No. The appearance of the Darkspawn in the south has us all scrambling, doesn't it? I only received the call from the king a few days ago myself. I'll send my eldest off with my men. You and I will ride tomorrow just like the old days.
True. Though we both had less grey in our hair then. And we fought Orlesians, not monsters.
At least the smell will be the same. I'm sorry, Pop, I didn't see you there. How? You remember my daughter?
I see she's become a lovely young woman. Pleased to see you again, my dear.
Was I brought here for a reason?
Since your brother is leading our forces south and I'm going with the Owl, I'm leaving you in charge of the castle.
Is that really necessary?
This is no needless task. I ask you to take a great responsibility. Only a token force is remaining here, and you must keep peace in the region. You know what they say about mice when the cat is away. Yes. There's also someone you must meet. Please, show Duncan in.
Oh, which way do I go with this?
It is an honor to be a guest within your hall, Tyrn Kuzland.
Your lordship, you didn't mention that a Grey Warden would be present.
Duncan arrived just recently, unannounced. Is there a problem?
Of course not. But a guest of this stature demands certain protocol. I am at a disadvantage.
We rarely have the pleasure of seeing one in person, that's true. Pup, Brother Aldous taught you who the Grey Wardens are, I hope.
He said they were small order and no longer important.
I apologize, Duncan. That Aldous has nerve teaching my children such slanderous nonsense.
I take no offense. The Grey Wardens are not what we once were.
I'll not have the Wardens spoken ill of in my household. Without them, the Darkspawn would have killed us all in the first flight. You are the only reason men still live in Thedas. Duncan is looking for recruits before joining us and his fellow Wardens in the south. I believe he's got his eye on Sir Gilmore.
If I might be so bold, I would suggest that your daughter is also an excellent candidate.
Honor though that might be, this is my daughter we're talking about.
I have no interest in becoming a Grey Warden.
Do you hear that, Duncan? My daughter is not interested. So unless you intend to invoke the right of conscription...
Have no fear. While we need as many good recruits as we can find, I've no intention of forcing the issue.
Pup, can you ensure that Duncan's requests are seen to while I'm gone?
Of course.
In the meantime, find Fergus and tell him to lead the troops to Ostagar ahead of me.
Where is Fergus?
Upstairs in his chambers, no doubt. Spending some last moments with his wife and my grandson. Be a good lass and do as I've asked. We'll talk soon.
Saving game. Okay, now that's out of the way.
Yes?
How long have you and father been friends?
We fought together under King Merrick when he drove the Orlesians out of Fereldan. Heady times. The years since have not held the same promise. It's not something a youth would understand. It will be good to ride beside your father again.
You knew King Merrick?
Your father hasn't spoken of our time with him? That man took care of his friends. As they say, he was large as life and twice as tall. It's too bad Kalen isn't half that.
You don't think much of King Kalen?
I think of him as much as he thinks at all.
That's enough, Hal. You speak of our king.
The girl did ask, your lordship. As per the latitude you allow. I merely offered my opinion.
Your son is interested in me?
The topic has come up from time to time. The young and their infatuations.
I don't remember turning the interest.
That speaks to your nature, not ours. I can't say I approve of the freedom your father allows. If something did happen, well, we'd address it as befits a family of our stature.
Don't hold your breath.
Your father's permissiveness has made you willful, indeed. It may not always serve you so well.
I trust the delay with men is nothing serious.
Poor weather, I believe. Their progress has been slow, but it's nothing you need worry about.
You told my father the delay was your fault.
In a manner of speaking. If I had reinforced our border levies earlier, my troops could have left before the rains. I confess, my confidence in your father allowed me some complacency. I guess that makes it as much his fault.
I should go.
Another time, then.
Shouldn't you be off to your brother, as I asked?
I'll go now.
I'll talk to you soon. Just let me finish my meeting with Duncan.
What does he got to say?
I'm sorry, but I believe your father wishes to talk to the Arl and myself alone.
Okay, fine.
Until we speak again.
Let's see what we've got around here. Anything? Is that my dad? Oh, not bad, Pops. Look at the map. Chapel. Can I go out these doors? Anything of note? Maybe? Oh, it's locked.
All right.
Oh, cool. I didn't realize this. I plan on doing kind of like a complete playthrough. That's just what I like to do. I gotta remember also that rogues are so valuable for unlocking things. I need to kind of concentrate on the rogue level more so than the dual fighter. Kinda, I don't know. It's gonna be interesting. Save it. God, it's not necessary to tell me that crap.
Good evening, milady.
I'm gonna change that. No. That was a blunder. But what am I going to be doing here?
We'll be up very late tonight, so the Earl's men can be given proper quarters.
What's here? See, these are some of the places I have not visited in this game, which I have played before through quite a bit. Let's extend this out, and let's lock it. Save it. Because those slots will get filled up. I want to go back this way.
All right.
I like to look around for this kind of stuff. Yeah.
Maker, prepare a place for us. Redeem our world from sin. Forgive our transgressions.
Maker, forgive us all.
I am not much for religion with this one.
Have you come to pray for your brother and father? I'd be happy to ask for the Maker's blessings with you.
If it will make you feel better.
Would it not make you feel better?
I don't think anyone hears them. I don't believe in the Maker.
I prayed that the danger your brother and father face might change your mind. It saddens me that you will walk alone in this world and the hereafter by your choice of blindness. But I will bother you no further. I must yet administer to soldiers who will appreciate it. Excuse me.
My house symbol? Okay. Save a lot so I don't have to backtrack and do more BS later on that I don't need to.
Good evening, milady.
All right. Can I get you a ladder so you can get
Get
off
off my back. Sure, get one.
Now's better than later.
Okay.
Oh, my lady, we were just,
Taking a break? Ignoring your duties?
well, the treasury's safe. I'm not even sure why the Terran stationed us here.
Did my father fear someone would steal something?
I don't know. Nobody has come to look at the treasury.
Who has the key?
The Terran. And perhaps the Terraner? Honestly don't know, my lady.
Then perhaps you better get back to work.
Yes, my lady. Thank you, my lady.
Key is required. Ah! Wrong way. Where do I get the key, I wonder?
There you are. Your mother told me the Terran had summoned you, so I didn't want to interrupt.
Why are you looking for me?
I fear your hound has the kitchens in uproar once again, and is threatening to leave.
So why look for me? Do something.
You know these Mabari hounds. He'll listen to his mistress, but anyone else risks having an arm bitten off.
Okay, fine. And I guess I should go collect him.
That would be wise, before Nan tears down the walls. Quite lucky to have your own Mabari warhound, you know. Smart enough not to talk, my father used to say. Of course, that means he's easily bored, and swears he confounds her just to amuse himself. At any rate, your mother would have me accompany you until the matter is settled, shall we?
To the kitchen, then.
Just follow the yelling. When Nan's unhappy, she makes sure everyone knows it.
Let's check out, let's see what this guy's got. What is he? What is he? He's a tank. Okay, fine.
Good evening, my lady.
Isn't this what I was trying to get to before? No, it's not. I don't feel like reading these codexes. They're long and lengthy.
And my dear Bryce bought this back from Orlais last year. The Marquis who gave it to him was drunk, I understand, and mistook Bryce for the king. Ah, here is my daughter, along with Sir Gilmore. Tell me, Sir Gilmore, has my pup collared that dog yet?
Not just yet, your ladyship.
Darling, do take care of that. That malodorous hound of yours is an excellent protector, but he drives Nan to distraction.
Perhaps we need a new cook.
You're talking about the woman who helped raise you and your brother. Don't be unkind. Sir Gilmore, see that it gets done.
As your ladyship commands.
Good. With any luck, I'll be able to feed my guests before the end of next week. Darling, you remember Lady Landra?
I think we last met at your mother's spring salon.
Weren't you drunk?
I'm so proud of my pup's mastery of tact and diplomacy.
Well, it was a lovely salon, from what little I remember.
Which wouldn't be much, considering we had to pour you into the carriage afterwards.
You remember my son, Dyron. He's not married yet either.
Don't listen to her. It's good to see you again, milady. You're looking as beautiful as ever.
Go soak your head.
I beg your pardon?
Her diplomatic skills will earn her a post in Orlais. Just you wait.
And this is my lady-in-waiting, Iona. Do say something, dear.
It is a great pleasure, my lady. You are as pretty as your mother describes.
You would think that it would make it easier to make a match for her, not more difficult.
Perhaps your daughter simply has a mind of her own, your ladyship. You should be proud.
Proud doesn't get me any more grandchildren.
I can handle my own affairs, thank you.
All evidence to the contrary.
I think perhaps I shall rest now, my dear. Dyron, I will see you and Iona at supper.
Perhaps we'll retire to the study for now.
Good evening, your ladyship. Sir Gilmore.
God almighty, man. What? I was going to the study, not the atrium. Yeah, it automatically turned me out. You.
Now's better than later.
Good evening, my lady. I have to read this whole chapter? Some of these words are so big.
Hello, my dear girl. By chance, I am beginning to teach these young squires about your family's history.
Do we have to? History is boring.
Boys, you are referring to the Couslands, the very family in whose castle you live. Show some respect.
His voice is familiar from some game. I want to say Baldur's Gate area, but I can't place it. It's alright. It is boring.
I see you haven't changed. Perhaps it would benefit you to join our lesson?
No. No, thank you.
Does that mean we have to listen to you now?
Silence. I will not have you two becoming smart-mouthed hooligans. Perhaps you should go. I doubt they need any more distraction. I'm just going to settle in here and apparently just talk to myself for all the good.
Senility. He's mumbling. That's great. Oh, I so love these options sometimes. Man, it's great.
Hello again. Your castle study is wonderful. Might I ask whose collection this is?
It was my grandfather's, but I come here often to read.
So would I. Do you have a favorite book?
The Art of Passionate Love by Brother Capria.
Oh, that was banned by the Chantry, wasn't it? Quite provocative, I understand. I've never read it myself.
It isn't really meant for reading.
No, I'd heard that. Hence the banning.
Do you know anything about the Grey Wardens?
No more than anyone else. Is it true there is one here in the castle? Have you met him?
It's true, I've met him.
I'd join the Grey Wardens in a heartbeat. Can you imagine destroying the Darkspawn forever, becoming a hero? But I'd never gain a Grey Warden's notice. I'll have to be happy under your father's command.
So you're going to be riding with my father tomorrow?
Yes, though I don't know when. I will leave when your father does. I'll ride as his second. Glorified squire, more or less. I'll care for his horse and armor and such. It's quite an honor.
You consider it an honor to do menial tasks?
Unlike you, I am no child of a great house. If I can rise within the ranks of your father's service, it is more than I could normally hope for. I'm a bit surprised that you're not riding alongside your brother. Is that disappointing?
Are you implying something?
Implying? Not at all. I'm simply curious. If you're interested, I shall record what I can during the battle. My writing skills may be lacking, but I hope to convey a true sense of the warrior's experience. Writing such an important work is one of my ambitions.
Will you actually fight?
I hope so. I admit to trepidation about facing Darkspawn, but I can't imagine an opponent more worthy of defeat.
I should go.
Of course, milady. I am sure you have much to do yet.
It is good to see you again, my lady. And you also, Sir Gilmore.
Likewise, madam.
How did you know to become Lady Landra?
My family has been in service to hers for many years. Lady Landra elevated my place as a reward for our loyalty.
Is she an elf?
I hope this position might pass to my daughter.
You have a daughter?
Forgive me, I shouldn't have mentioned her.
That's quite alright. Tell me about her.
Her name is Amathine. Her father died of a wasting sickness 2 years ago.
I bet she has your beautiful eyes.
She does. Many people say she looks a great deal like me. I'm the only one who sees her father in her.
Sounds like Lady Landra has been good to you.
Lady Landra is good to her elven servants.
Ah,
that is not true in many households, but I hear it is in yours. It speaks well of your father to show such compassion.
I haven't seen many ladies in waiting.
Lady Landra has been very good to me. I am lucky. If I may, I see that you have no ladies in waiting. Is this usual for a noblewoman of your rank?
If I had a maid like yourself, one might consider it.
You are very kind, my lady. I am nobody special. You make me blush.
Tell me more about yourself.
I am an open book, my lady. What would you like to know?
Where were you born?
Lady Landra's manor is not half so large as your castle, so my family lives in the alienage.
What do you think of humans?
That is an awkward question. What do you mean?
Do you find humans attractive? The reverse is true enough. Do you find them very different from your own people?
Sometimes, but to be honest, we elves have lost much of our history. Few speak our language anymore, and many do not know what being elven means. We live amongst you, worship as you do, sing the same songs, eat the same foods. I am a fereldan woman, yet my race will always set me apart.
Is there anything special back home?
No longer. I have little time for such things.
Surely you're joking someone as beautiful as you.
You flatter me, my lady. I am not so pretty that suitors are lining up, if that's what you mean.
I'd like to ask you something else.
Of course.
I think we should get to know each other better.
Aren't we doing just that? What else did you have in mind?
Something more intimate later on in my room.
I see. I think I might like that. If I come to your door once everyone is asleep, would that be agreeable, my lady?
Oh, yes, that would be very agreeable.
Until tonight, then.
Wait a second. Oh, it's dragging me. We'll check out the dog here. What is here? I was downloading Mass Effect 2. Really?
Can I get you a ladder so you can get off my back?
God. Oh, it's a cat. Oh, to get my dog. Jesus.
Get that bloody mutt out of the larder.
But mistress, it won't let us near.
If I can't get into that larder, I'll skin both of you useless elves. I swear it.
Calm down, good woman. We've come to help.
You and you. Your bloody mongrel keeps getting into my larder. That beast should be put down.
Maybe you should be put down.
What? That monster is in my larder, slobbering all over the bacon, and you're insulting me?
Oh dear. Mistress, calm down, please.
That's it. I'll quit. Inform the Turner. I'll go and cook at some nice estate in the Banorn.
And please, we'll get the dog. Calm down.
Just get him gone. I've enough to worry about with a castle full of hungry soldiers. You two, stop standing there like idiots. Get out of the way.
Oh my god. What a bitch. My god. Bless. This is going to take a while to... Well, no, it won't either. 20 strength, I can do that next time. Battle Dress to Provocateur is well worth putting on. Get it through completion doing certain things in Leliana Song DLC. Armor to dodge winners, yes. The Lion's Paws. Helm of the Deep. It's good for right now. Oh. Oh, these are wicked. I forgot about these. Spin on a skill, but it's... Yep, I'll use it. Level up. Next. Plus one to all attributes. Wait. Amulet. Might as well do that. DPS 66. 70. Okay. Belts. Plus 3 cunning. Any damage on that? No. Dalish Promise Ring. Plus 1 health regeneration, combat, reduced hostility, and 50% to healing effects received. That's good for now. Band of Fire, no. Actually, it has Constitution, Wicked Oath, armor penetration, stamina regeneration, combat, and 2% critical backstab damage. That's good. Do all attributes. No. Wicked Oath. And the Lucky Stone. So now we can do this. Save it. I'm set.
Oh, look at that mess. How did he even get in here?
Are you trying to tell me something, boy?
He does seem like he's trying to tell you something. Wait, did you hear that?
Virgin. Oh, my first fight. Rats.
Stand back!
Get these beasts out of here! Victory will be ours! Serves you right! Giant rats? It's like the start of every bad adventure tale my grandfather used to tell. Your hound must have chased them in through their holes. Looks like he wasn't raiding the larder after all.
Those were very large rats.
I've seen larger. They come up from the Kokari wilds sometimes. But seeing as you've got your Mabari well in hand, I'll be on my way. I'm to prepare for the arrival of more of the Arl's men.
Later. Do I want to do that again? No.
I'll get on it.
There he is, as brazen as you please, licking his chops after helping himself to the roast, no doubt.
Actually, he was defending your larder from rats, big ones.
What? Rats? Not the large grey ones.
They'll rip you to shreds, they will!
See, now you've gone and scared the servants. I expect those filthy things are dead.
It's quite a mess, in fact. Yes, they're dead.
Oh, I bet that dog led those rats into there to begin with. Oh, don't even start with the sad eyes. I'm immune to your so-called charms. Here then, take these pork bits and don't say that Nan never gives you anything. Bloody dog. Thank you, my lady. Now we can get to work. That's right, you two. Quit standing about.
That is driving me crazy. Now, I don't know where to get the key. Actually, I have an idea. I've done everything but that area, so guard. Tirana Eleanor, she's my mother. Hello, Mim.
So, you managed to solve Nan's dog issues? I'll take that as a yes. Good work, darling. Now you should say goodbye to Fergus before he leaves, don't you think?
You're right, I should go. Why can't I go with Fereldan and Fergus?
I know it's difficult to stay in the castle and watch others ride off, but we must see to our duties first. You understand that, don't you?
I could make a difference.
You are here. Trust me, you'll get your chance for excitement soon enough.
Are you staying in the castle?
For a few days. Then I'll travel with Lady Landra to her estate and keep her company for a time. Your father thinks my presence here might undermine your authority.
I don't think you should go. Oh, as you wish.
Good. I was worried you might be nervous about running the castle alone. I needn't have been concerned.
I should go. Did you know there's a Great Warden here?
Yes, your father mentioned that. You haven't got it into your head that you want to be recruited.
Definitely not.
Keep it that way. You've enough to do here at the castle without chasing Darkspawn.
I should go.
I love you, my darling girl. You know that, don't you?
I love you too.
Go do what you must then. I will see you soon.
Anything in here? XP on the hoof from chests and doors, which is good for rogues. My room. I like the pictures, they're okay, they're not bad at all. For an old 10-year-old game, the graphics really aren't that bad. Well,
is there really going to be a war, Papa? Will you bring me back a sword?
That sword, Oren, and I'll get you the mightiest one I can find, I promise. I'll be back before you know it.
I wish victory was indeed so certain. My heart is disquiet.
Don't frighten the boy, love. I speak the truth. And here's my little sister to see me off. Now dry your eyes, love, and wish me well.
Should I wait outside?
Stay. I'd like to say farewell.
You'll be missed, brother.
If it's any consolation, I'm sure I'll freeze in the southern rain and be completely jealous of you up here, warm and safe.
I am positively thrilled that you will be so miserable, husband.
I wish I could go with you.
I wish you could come. It'll be tiring killing all those darkspawn myself.
In Antiva, a woman fighting in battle would be unthinkable.
Is that so? I always heard Antivan women were quite dangerous.
With kindness and poison only, my husband.
This from the woman who serves me my tea.
Did you know there was a Great War in the castle?
Really? Was he riding a griffin?
Shh, Oren. Griffins only exist in stories now.
I'd heard that. Did he say why he's come?
He says he's recruiting.
Oh, if I were a Grey Warden, little sister, I'd have my eye on you. Not that father would ever allow it.
I bring a message. Father wants you to leave without him.
Then the Owl's men are delayed. You'd think his men were all walking backwards. Well, I'd better get underway. So many darkspawn to behead, so little time. Off we go then. I'll see you soon, my love.
I would hope, dear boy, that you plan to wait for us before taking your leave.
Be well, my son. I will pray for your safety every day you are gone.
He'll be fine.
I keep telling you, no darkspawn will ever best me.
The Maker sustain and preserve us all. Watch over our sons, husbands and fathers, and bring them safely back to us.
And bring us some ale and wenches while you're at it. For the men, of course.
Fergus, you would say this in front of your mother?
What's a wench? Is that what you pull on to get the bucket out of the well?
A wench is a woman that pours the ale in a tavern, Oren. Or a woman who drinks a lot of ale.
Bryce, maker's breath. It's like living with a pair of small boys. Thankfully, I have a daughter.
I'll miss you, mother dear. You'll take care of her, sister, won't you?
Oh. Mother can handle herself. She always... No. You'll need more protecting than her.
I agree. Especially if you get yourself hurt. I will never forgive you.
Now that is a good incentive, wouldn't you say?
Enough. Enough. Pup, you'll want to get an early night. You've much to do tomorrow.
Save it here. Gonna end the session right here. And we'll see you back next time. Thanks for joining.